Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Fasela, and for my examination, I will choose chapter 2 as the chapter that I would like to present. In chapter 2, we're going to discuss about what a good learner like. There are some questions in this chapter. And for the first question is, do we all learn the same? No, there are many expectations in the role. For example, students who practice basketball daily for a year become a good basketball player. In another case, there are students who practice basketball far less frequently become an equally good basketball player. Second question from this chapter is, should students be motivated? Well, motivation is a key in learning. Teacher can use behavior skill or attitude to motivate their student. However, real motivation comes from individual. The third question from this chapter is the teacher responsible for the students' learning? Yes, of course, the teacher have a responsible for students' learning. Students should have an access to their material like English, movie, books, or audio. Although every school will not have this, the teacher should essentially guide students to be responsible for their own learning. So what are the qualities of a good learner? A good learner must be listen to their teacher in explanation the material. And a good learner can also take the risks. They also always ask the question for the materials because they always want to know more about the material. A good learner asks about the best way to learn, and the last is a good learner can correction their mistake. And for next question is, how is teaching adults different from teaching children? They have a long story of learning. There are typically less discipline problems teaching adults, and they don't need their language to be camouflaged like kids. They can also enjoy the activities. So for the last question from this chapter is, what are the different levels? There are three levels that I will discuss in this question. The first is beginner, intermediate, and advanced. For a beginner, their growth and failure is easy to see. Second level is intermediate. For intermediate, their growth is not easy to see. They may have not experienced, but they also need to be challenged. And the last level is advanced. For advanced, they can take responsibility for their own learning. Okay, that's all my explanation about chapter 2, What's a Good Learner Like. I hope my explanation clear. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.